My name is Gustavo. I'm 25 years old. I grew up here in São Paulo, lived here my whole life. I'm a journalist. I'm the editor of a teen online magazine. Growing up here and being here my whole life and working here and having my family here and all of my friends here, it makes me really connected to the city. São Paulo is known as the city of drizzle because it's very sunny, but it always rains in the afternoon. It's nice like this because, I mean, you can walk and not like sweat your body out. In the city of São Paulo, we have 12 million people living, but if you count the metropolitan area, which is like a few smaller towns, it's 18 million. It is the biggest city in South America, and I think it's the 7th biggest city in the world. I love the city. It's a crazy mess, but I love it. We are at Minhocão, which is sort of a above-ground expressway. There is loads of cars in São Paulo, and Minhocão was built in 1970 as a way to ease the traffic. Every day after 9 p.m. it shuts down, then people come here to bike and to jog, and then it also shuts down on Sundays. So it's a nice place because it's very urban. You can see how messy but cool São Paulo is. I come here every Sunday to do a bike ride, and it's really cool. People don't really come to São Paulo that much for tourism. People come to find work, and that's been going on since forever. Every company wants to be here, and because of that, I think that São Paulo also developed a very important cultural part, and I think that's what makes São Paulo so rich. We're gonna go to a few places. We're gonna go to the city market, Mercadão Municipal, which is the biggest and most important market we have around here. São Paulo being such a diverse city, you can find pretty much whatever kind of food you want to have. And this place that we are right now, the city market, or the Mercadão Municipal, what it's called, is a place where you can find all kinds of spices and fruits and meat, and you can buy pretty much everything. And everything is fresh here. This is the best part. Like, lots of really good and important chefs from restaurants in São Paulo, really good restaurants, they come here so they can buy supplies. This is one big piece of cheese. Moça, que queijo é esse? Sabe quantos quilos tem? 115. 115 kilos. Whoa, that's bigger than me. The market is a really important meeting point in São Paulo, so it's pretty much crowded the whole day, especially around lunchtime, which people come here to have this that we are having right now. This is a mortadella sandwich, and it's made with cheese. And this one right here, it's a codfish pastel, which is a sort of fried dough. It's a Chinese thing, but it's very popular here in São Paulo street fairs, and they have the best one here, so this is what we're having. São Paulo is a concrete jungle. That's like, I'm not gonna argue with that. But I guess we have the Brazilian twist to it, which is colors and life and all of that. In this area that we are right now in the center, it's very well taken care of. We have a few really good parks around the city. We have the Ibirapuera Park, which is the most important one, and it was designed by Oscar Niemeyer, our most important architect in history. We have the Buenos Aires Park up here on the street, like a couple of blocks from here. So yeah, even though it is a concrete jungle, there's lots of green going on as well. You can imagine, but you can't really see how big São Paulo is. So I brought you guys to this place. It's a Sky Bar at Unique Hotel. And right here, you can see a 360 degrees view of what the city looks like. And you can kind of imagine how big it is. So we got, for example, we got Ibirapuera Park right here, and its obelisk. And then we have Paulista Avenue on my back here. São Paulo has a few business districts. Paulista is probably the main one. And we have the place where we're going right now, which is the neighborhood Vila Madalena, and it's right there. There's lots of artists, and there's lots of bands, and there's lots of everything happening, like street urban art, where you can see everywhere in the city. I think that art and culture is what motivates a city to be relevant and important and nice to be at. Right now we are at Vila Madalena. Vila Madalena is located very next to the University of São Paulo, which is the biggest and the most important one in the whole country. So all the students in the late 70s started moving to this area, and that's where it all started. This place is known for being like the neighborhood where all the artists hang out. So you can find like small art galleries and shops. One of them is Choque Cultural, which is actually an art gallery, and it's probably the hippest and the coolest one in São Paulo. This place is almost 10 years now, and it started out as an art collective. They were bringing artists that are related to street art, urban interventions, tattoo, and they brought everyone together to try to make something out of it. And right now we are at a place where you can actually buy these people's arts. The artists here are very related to politics and with São Paulo itself, because there's so many things to improve about the city, and I think that in some way this is what they're trying to do here, and art is a great first step for change. So yeah. And right now I'm gonna take you guys to a place where you can see more of this, but in an open air space. I think you're gonna like the experience. Right now we are at the Batman Alley, or Beco do Batman, and I just love it how you can take a public space like this and transform it into an art gallery and just put art on the street. This is a really cool place. It started about 30 years ago when someone found a graffiti of a Batman on the wall. So after that, all the graffiti artists from São Paulo started coming here to paint on the wall. So it sort of became like an open-air gallery for modern graffiti artists. All the cool graffiti artists from São Paulo are here on these walls, so it makes it really cool. Vila Madalena gets crowded from, I don't know what, from midday or 1 o'clock, and it goes on until like 4 or 5 a.m. So yeah, this is where young and like hip people come to in São Paulo. Mixei.
Oi, amigo. Tudo bem?
You know how you hear that Paris was an exciting city in the 20s, and London in the 60s, and New York in the 80s? Well, that's what São Paulo is now. And it makes me feel really good that I'm a part of it and I'm experiencing this right now. We started our day at Minhocão, and then we had a really nice time at the city market. We went to Sky Bar and we took a walk around Vila Madalena, and we are ending it right now at the Sunset Square, where you can have a really nice view of the sunset and of the city. I really hope you guys had fun walking around São Paulo and getting to know a little bit of what the feeling of the city is. And I hope you can enjoy it and come back here and have a really nice time.